Right, so here we've got the I'll just run you through what we've got here. We've got the Altec Lansing Orbit, which I'll show you in a minute. We've got just a small case filled with wires and things. We've got, this is actually, nothing's in it, but it signifies the tripod, that it's a Canon tripod and it's only that big. It's a brilliant tripod. I recommend it to everyone and anyone who needs one. Who doesn't need one, just get one. Here I've got the Apple composite AV cable right here. As you can see, it's got the video out, and it's got the two audio left and right out, red and white, and it's got the plug, and it came with a charger, which I think it should do for the price I paid for it, which was £60 for a lead, I know. Here I've got an Apple iPod Touch 16 gig. It's a bit old and battered, this one, but it still does its job. Here I've got a USB universal plug that came with what's here, and the star of the show is the Optoma Pico projector, which I've had for about a year now. Brilliant little gizmo. Projects up to a 50-inch screen onto whatever you want, and I mean, you can make it 60 inches, it's just got to be black enough. Yeah, so that's my Optoma Pico projector. Inside the case here we've got the Orbit, just came today. Really impressed with it, really good speaker. Takes 3A batteries, AAA batteries, really easy to use, and yeah. So, to start off, Optoma Pico projector comes with a little kind of universal adapter here, and that screws into the bottom, which I think is the only bad part of this design, because it's, to me, it looks really fragile, and the bottom's already starting to crack under the strain of it, really. So yeah, and that would go on my tripod, which I'm now using at the moment for this review, so unfortunately I can't show you that, but maybe I'll put some snapshots in or something, and I'll put some links on the side for all you tech fans out there who want to get hold of some of this stuff or just look it up, really. So yeah. And what I'll have here is, I'll firstly connect my iPod up to, this is my home cinema setup, by the way, in case you're wondering. This is what I use in my room when I'm watching films. It varies if I'm on the PlayStation 3, etc. But yeah, so I'll plug this into my iPod, so I have sound. I shall then, I'll show you all the wires in here first, get rid of that, it's just a case. So in here I carry all my bits and bobs for my projector. I mean, it's great because it's so small compared to what an actual projector would be. This is the in lead, I think it's a composite cable as well, not quite sure, it just came with it, so put that in there. It comes with a spare battery, the Pico projector, and they're 2-hour batteries, so that's 4 hours you've got there. But I mean, they vary depending on the amount of time you've had it for. I mean, I always plug mine in just in case, because nobody likes it when a good film ends without the ending. And so in here I've just got a few bits and bobs. I mean, I've got this is the charging cable, which I actually took the one from my PlayStation because it was longer, so I used that instead. So yeah, I've got that. Bear with me because there's a lot of cables. So yeah, and in here I've got a USB cable extender just in case this one doesn't fit. There are some places where I've had to, well, where I've needed it and haven't had it, so I put that in there. And then I would plug this into, right, get this. So this part of the Apple composite AV cable I'll plug into my iPod there. So I've now got the speaker and the audio and video out on here, and I can charge the iPod at the same time using the plug that's here. I then plug the video cable out into the video, of course, and you don't have to plug the two audio cables in, but because if you've already got a speaker, but I mean it gives it that surround sound kind of feel to it when they both turn on. And then I would plug this into my Pico projector, bearing in mind that it would be on a stand, and I'll put in some snapshots of that stand, I think, in this video. So yeah, that's my setup of my home cinema. Thanks for watching, and this is Tech Randomer, bringing you random reviews